Editing. HELLO space GIYS space TODAY space UGYS space TODAY space WE space. Steve says, hello guys, today we are going to showcase my elevator. Editing. NO space TUT. Steve says no tutorial. Editing. I space WILL space DO space A space ELEVATOR space TUTORIAL space AFTER space THIS space BUT space ITS space A space LIL space TTLE space SMALLER space INSIDE space 1x3 space INSTEAD. Steve says I will do an elevator tutorial after this, but it's a little smaller inside 1x3 instead of 2x3. Editing. IM space GONNA space SHOW space TOTHE space BACK space FIRST space BUT space ITLEMME space SHOW. Steve says I'm gonna show the back first, but let me show how it works. CREDITS space TO space SUPREMECAK. Steve says credits to Suprema Cake 16. GO space SUB space T. Steve says go sub to him on YT. Editing. THE space ELEVATOR space IN. Steve says the elevator in on the 3rd floor, let me call it IM space IN space THE space FIRST space FLOO. Steve says I'm in the 1st floor, I need to tap the 1st floor. Editing. SEE space I. Steve says see it works. Editing. LEMME space GO space. Steve says let me go 4th floor. Editing. HERE space. Steve says here I am. IM space ALSO space WORKING space ON space A space SECRET space PROJE. Steve says I'm also working on a secret project by Suprema Cake 2. ITS space A space BEHEMOTHS space H period. Steve says it's a behemoth. elevator space but space big. Steve says elevator but bigger. Editing. Levator. Levator. Asterisk. Steve says elevator. Editing. 5 space FLOOR. Steve says 5 floors max. Editing. 2 ND space FL. Steve says second floor. Editing. Steve says here. Editing. NOW space TIME space. Steve says now time for the bat. Editing. AHEM space I space KN. Steve says ahem, I know it's big. Editing. LETS space SLO. Steve says let's slow it down. STO space SEE. Steve says to see how it works. editing. M-Y, space, V-I-D, space, I-S, space, D. Steve says my vid is done by E.